Alright, let's go. Welcome back to a little bit of Donkey Kong Bananza. Yes, we're back in Nintendo's brand new 3D game. Something we never thought we'd get is another Donkey Kong. I'd heard rumors of it a good while ago. I was like, yeah, seeing is believing. And let me tell you, seeing is believing. It's super fun. It's kind of like a collectathon mixed with a lot of terraforming. Really cool. I'd say the first half of the game, they do that slow build and it kind of hurts it a little bit. Whereas the first level and the fifth level, you're kind of like, I'm doing the same thing. But then as you start to unlock the more Bananza transformations in that, it really starts to feel something special. The music is fantastic. The little nods to other Nintendo stuff. It's a little bit of wonderfulness. I don't know if it's worth getting a Switch 2 over. That's the thing. That's the biggest question. But I say if you put Mario Kart and this together, then yeah, you're starting to get there. You already kind of got more than you had to play on the PS5 when it came out. People always talk about like Demon's Souls remake. I'm like, yeah, it was an absolute banger. But who the fuck was playing Demon's Souls at that time, you know? That was just before Elden Ring. Yeah, it'd be a different story now, obviously. Alright, so I think we've made it past the halfway point. We got to fight the big old bad guy, Void. And he's kind of going deeper down. We've unlocked the ostrich and the zebra. So now we're going even further down. So we're coming into the back half. Yeah, we got the elephant as well, which like sucks up and inhales everything. So that's where we are now. Sub-layer 900. Let's go to the next one. I've enjoyed my time with it. It's kind of, like I said, kind of mindless fun. You know, you're not going to expect to be... Like, there's little tiny areas you go into, like challenge rooms. They kind of engage your mind. But the moment-to-moment gameplay is quite fun and mindless. And sometimes you need that. Like, it's kind of a stress reliever, you know? Alright, we got this cool little bow tie. And cool magenta going on for his fur. And we got a nice little elephant raincoat for Pauline there. We still don't know what's going on with Pauline. As usual, to keep it all pretty damn locked up. Let's see how we're doing for come here, you skills and that. Okay, yeah, the elephant's fun, the ostrich is fun. I think the zebra happens to be, I hate that guy, but it's actually the most bowling. It's just sprinting. I can't really see much use for it. But maybe they'll come up with something. That's the real ticket. Can they come up with another use for each one of these powers? Because otherwise, in the latter half of the game, it's going to be pointless. There he is with his little remote. Void Kong. Alright, on to the next layer. I think the boss has been really cool. The last boss we actually did, the game has been piss easy, there's no doubt about that. But the last boss we did actually had elements and steps to it, so I'll give them that. Oh yeah, we did meet this weird little fractone bird. Yeah. I don't know where that bird went, he just flew away. The planet core. We going this way? Oh dear God. Nice, I love that you just keep on going. Alright, what's the next stage gonna be? Hope it's something cool. The Tempest one was cool, I was kind of just rolling with it, you know? It's cool with all the tornadoes and that. Hopefully it's something a little bit brighter. A little bit louder now. What's it gonna be? Ah. Adventure hints. Oh? Landfill layer. Terrain strength. Oh, look at that, see? We're getting there. Layer 1000. Cool. We started at like 500. What is this? It's actual landfill. Oh, look at it. It's kind of creepy. Look at all the stone bananas. What's like the Giant's Causeway. Forgotten Pit. Landfill? Look at be the rubbish and dookie, is it? Free the blustering. Banana. Yeah, gear point. What's this one? 10. I need to store up to 10 chunks. Wow. Okay. Looks like there's only space for one more, right? But every time we got a new one, like the elephant, it just added another space, so I think they're just trying to trick us. Let's see what's below. Damn, we don't normally have to go down like this. It's cool how the camera kind of takes over. Yeah. Oh, I'm seeing something. Oh, nice. There we go. The sleeping boy. Let's follow him. Yep. What's he doing? Where are you taking him? These guys are little cute little feckers. Like little crystal eels. Boink! Classic little noise there. Yeah, now where? Ew, it really is a landfill. Whoa, look at that joke. The upper pit. This brings us back up, okay. Sea lily. It's so gross. There's like a hollow earth layer full of just all of our dirt, is it? Saga of the Explorer Town, verse 18. We looked close and made a surprising discovery. Small scraps of debris seem to have settled into the layer here, creating an unusual settlement. Strange wiggly creatures spend their days swimming through these odds and ends. It's just like a message about all the stuff we do, all the trash. The eels dug a hole for us, opening a way forward. Thanks to them, our quest to find the origin of us continues. The origin of us. It's all about us. Alright, let's see. Any there's a lot of like little rumors and stuff coming out of the Nintendo Direct. When it's a third-party Nintendo Direct, it's basically just everybody getting their ducks in a row. So they end up uploading a lot of their trailers too early, and people are too much of spying and that. All these data miners, they should go work for the government. There'd never be another spy again, you know. They find everything. But yeah, so we'll see. So it's a lot of stuff you can imagine. But we were kind of hoping for a sort of... Look at these little dudes. Cute. Little pseudo kind of third-person, first-person, third-person kind of direct, because it would... we don't know things like, you know, Splatoon Raiders and Age of Imprisonment for the Hyrule Warriors. And Metroid Prime 4, we still know so little. But no doubt they'll probably get another one in before then. I think Xbox kind of cottoned on to it, and it's been a good idea. Now PlayStation are kind of doing it too, but they're all doing separate directs or whatever you want to call them, or state of plays for the individual games. And although it might not be as hyped that way, I still think it's a great idea, because it's about the only marketing that they can do. Okay, where's that? Let's save up. We could get more heals. Oh no, we've actually got them all. Have we? Punch power level 4 maxed out. Okay, let's get more hearts, because we did actually get hurt there a little bit. That last boss actually posed a challenge for once. Alright, guess we're going down to this creepy looking eel into the landfill. Love the music of this area. It's so kind of weird and mysterious to go along with the show. Makes me miss some Metroid. I love the spooky music and sci-fi of Metroid. Metroid honestly might be my favorite. It's very close with 3D Zelda. Might be my favorite of, especially Metroid Prime. Jesus Christ. Good appetite. Whoa, is this like a loop? We're in the same area. Middle pit. Yeah, Metroid Prime. Like, honestly, in some ways it rivals Halo. It's like, oh my god. It's basically Super Metroid that has been turned to 3D, and they do that with a lot of their stuff, you know. You can say the same about Ocarina of Time. There's nothing wrong with that, because a lot of them were started off as test beds. It's like, what if this game, will it work in, you know, third person? And then it kind of changes from there on. Alright, we're getting lots of fossils here. I like these little cute little light up gems or whatever they're. They're bioluminescent worms, are they? What the hell? That was weird, you could see it shaking. Just didn't want to do its job. I like the level design of this game, like a lot of it is really good. But then a lot of it is fucking weird too. It's hard to explain. But as you can see, like you go to a level, then a sub-level, and then another level. And before you know it, you find yourself wondering, when does the next level start? You don't always find that out. But you see, like, it's right at the end of the stream, but there'll be a little dance with Donkey Kong and Pauline. It's like, we're on to the next layer. That's like the official next level. But you might not get that. You could go down like 6 or 7 times. So it is kind of goofy. Some of the currency as well, they went a bit overboard. So we have The gold, which is just gold, use that for good bit. Then there's the bananium coins, which I don't really use them for anything. I have 1,000. I don't know what I'm doing wrong on those. But that. And then you have the fossils, which are fine. Different levels of fossil for clothes and that. This guy's a little constructor clone, aren't you? Yes. Let's see, we make it or we break it. What are you going to do? I'm going to make a barrel cannon here for a quick trip back to the pit. Do it. Little shortcuts. Wow. Yeah, Pauline, like, having her as an English actor was interesting. You know, English don't often get many in Nintendo games. And it works for the most part, but I can't lie, there is little moments where it sounds as fake as a $2 bill, and it's really putting me off sometimes. And then there's other times where she'll be singing, she'll sound like, as she is, a 13-year-old. And then she'll sing again, and she sounds like a crooning, you know, fucking 47-year-old who's, kind of stuck working at the West End on the same old shit. So, not to be mean, I think the voice actress did a good job, but don't think Nintendo knows voice direction that well, because they don't deal with voice acting much, you know. Hence why Mario has just been saying different levels of Mario and Luigi, and we haven't had Zelda talking. It's very tough, I guess. This is the whole level. This is insane. That noise is so Looney Tunes. Where are you going? Look at it. Is this an airplane down here? Look at this. The hell is it? A pipe or something. This place is obviously a kind of a mystery. So before we did the Tempest level, we did the resort layer. But the resort layer only lasted 1 layer, but the Tempest layer was 3 layers. Do you know what I mean? It's fucking confusing. Thanks for the nanner. I don't mind that side of the... I like the level design of when you're in the open area. It's very Mario Odyssey. I don't like how the layers are confusing. So I never know when to end the stream because I'm like, is this the right time? Are we finished the boss there? It just doesn't go by standard stuff. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's nice to buck the trend a little bit. But I don't know, maybe I'm too old school. Trashtopia. Holy moly. Hello. Oh, listen to the music. It's all made out of trash. Alright, go do your thing, baby. Can't believe it's at the end of July, going into August, and then summer's gonna be over. It fucking sucks. No one wants that. You could just, yeah, just trade a banana for that. So maybe that's all you're supposed to do. Trade them for nanners, which is far too many bananas as there is. Banana. Excuse me, I need to get in behind you. He's already given me bananas. What do you guys do? What kind of clothes will this place have? The style shop. We are so far down. Oh, more kind of magenta stuff. And shiny. Twilight Radiant, huh? You don't say that word. Boopy doop boop. See, normally, like, when you're down below, you can kind of see through parts of it. But this, they do it on purpose. You kind of see how we come down here. Man. Okay, we've got the teleport. We've got a home. We've got it all right here. So then, some layers, because they only have 1 layer, they're beautiful. Like, there was this kind of rainbow stuff that would allow you to float up when you held it. You only got to use it in 1 area. In the resort area. And yeah, so, and then the Tempest layer, I think, was too many layers. So that's a little bit mad. Eelings. Oh. Yeah, wouldn't it be crazy to see a full one? The eelings. They're super cute. There's a lot of things they could easily turn into amiibos and toys here. Like, look at these little guys. They're so happy. These little teeth. Hello. What's this junk? I know, Mom told us about it. She says things and stuff that fell down from the upper levels. We love to play with this stuff, especially when it makes noise. Oh, so that's who's making the music. It's these guys. And then there's the big mama. Bong. She's like Framp from Dark Souls. She'll take you to different places. Like, look at this. We have come a long way. Basically, it's like a Mario map, just going down vertically instead of horizontal. Doopy doop doop. Yeah, and see if the terrain strength, it must be like 5 more, I'd say. You can almost see the core right there. Look. Ooh, so you can kind of see where we are. We're sort of halfway, 3/4 of the way. But yeah, like people have ran through this game in like 5 hours. There's danger below, which is disgusting when you think about it. You know, all they've done is just gone to objective, boss, objective, boss. What the hell is the point of that? I do think there's something mentally wrong with those kind of YouTubers. All they know is to get that giant video out. I'll never forget, like, there was people are starting to kind of turn against it. It's like a 13-hour video of a game that just came out, like an Assassin's Creed or a Death Stranding or whatever. Most of the comments are like, "My God, you work fast. That's crazy." That gives them the wrong sentiment of rushing to get it out. In reality, they're not even rushing that much. They're actually you just get a review code and then they're pissing it out, you know. Anybody could do that if you had it for a week beforehand, you know. The problem I have with it is it's like it's as good as spoilers, because the human mind is very hard not to do the bad thing, you know. So it would just help. They weren't so quick to do these things. I don't care, like, the gaming is dead on YouTube and a lot of places, so all that's left is just to be the first and shit it out. And it sucks. We're literally getting to the bottom of the barrel. That's why I don't engage with that shit. I mainly do my own thing and watch a few retrospectives. Now that's real journalism and real work right there. Why some of those guys only put out 1 or 2 videos like that a year. It still gets millions of views, but it's dedication. Some of them even, they're very lucky, they get this one. 90 seconds. Do what is to bring all this stuff down. I think so. They'll even get interviews with some of the original like cast and original stuff like that. Okay, well, are we trying to bring it down here? No, he climbs up too fast sometimes. Okay. No. Is it coming with me? Come on, you need to come with me. Wow. Give you a long time to do this one. Fuck, it's not gonna come with me. Come on, Mr. Iceman. Help me out. Whoa, what was that? Alright, does that help? No, we're getting stuck here. It's gonna ruin the whole thing. Come on, come on, come on. Go, go, go. What happens is these little pieces get in the way. No. Go away, Peach. Damn it. Look, they're just blocking up the whole place. I don't think it's about getting down here, it's about... I know. Nah, they didn't follow me. Need to get the ice down there, I think. I'm not really sure. I have the highest terrain thing. That was very tough. One wrong punch and it missteps it. I bet you it's like a joke. Ice delivery, yeah. I bet you it's more of a joke. You could probably just dig the whole way down. Finish in time. Finish with 30 or seconds more on the clock and you get another. Jesus Christ. 30 or seconds. I couldn't even get down there. Finish with 30 seconds. Couldn't even get down to the main spot. Let me test if I just keep going straight down. Like on a slope, is it? Look at the fucking speed of it. Right, am I close to where I need to be? Can't see anything now. It's over here somewhere. Oh, looks good to me. Okay, hold on. Something's blocking. See, a piece of ice along the way is all it takes. Come on, boys. Wait, there's little bits of ice making its way. Yeah, there it is there. Just need to find a way up for them. What's this do? Damn, we were close to. I see some of it going down. Is it filling up? Whoa. What the fuck just happened there? Is that like another shortcut? Right, that's helping. It's helping. Hold. Ah, see, that just breaks it all. It was getting trapped there for some reason. It's not enough. Not enough of a slope. It's not a bad idea, no, not a bad idea. We can do this. We can do this. Come on. I almost feel like you need to make a bigger hole here as well to start. Come on, Kong. It's like stuck or something. So important not to make a hole because we all just get stuck in it, see? Wow, wow. No, I'm making a hole. Okay, how we doing? How we doing? Get this stuck there, okay. Okay, that's the right place there. Damn it, sometimes the camera really just doesn't help. Damn, the 30 seconds are gone already? Fuck, you know. Now it's stuck in a hole again. Come on, you ice bastard, let's go. You can see the shape kind of change. Come on. Yeah, any kind of touching of the ice just breaks it. So you can never like hush it on, you know. Maybe you could, maybe there's a trick. Maybe you could use like elephant to like inhale it all up. That might be an idea. Hold on, might be a trick. There's always a trick. There's always a trick. Still think the way I'm doing it is half there, you know. Instead of trying to go the way the game tells you. Also, it introduces a very suspicious slope down there. Do you see that? No, don't introduce a circle. This is where you gotta have full understanding of the way he does his thing. Alright, where's the circle over here somewhere? Look, some of it's making its way down here. Look. It's working this time. There you go. There you go. It's filling up. Oh, it did. Already. It just needed one, didn't it? Did we do it in 30 seconds? Awesome. Awesome. Don't know if I did it in 30 seconds. Don't think so. Very close. At least the fucking ice followed me that time. Now you tell me what I did different that time. I don't see no difference. Yeah, I think I got both of them. Okay, cool. But there is a third one, remember. I remember. Good stuff. See? That did work. But you might have tried the elephant inhaling. I don't know if you can inhale the ice though. Everybody complex. Alright, but you're gonna see here there's gonna be one missing. Yeah. That could be up here somewhere. This kind of stuff tends to be something to fill up another way or something. Might be over here, like. Give her for bouncing off the wall. Like, what's over here? Just the golden way. How could you do that in 30 seconds? It takes this longer just to get there. Okay. Looks like there's another hole over here. Might be it down here. Might have to bring the ice with us too, though. Or is it just a hidden nano? I thought I saw something there for a second. Yeah, I did. I see you, hidden nano. Cool. I love that I didn't. That actually worked out. I don't know if it was luck, I suppose, in the end. I love that I didn't give up on it. After the third attempt, it was just a more crystal clear route. But I wonder, could you do it with the elephant? Let me see. Doesn't look like it, does it? No. That would count as cheating, I guess. But it does like you to do that stuff. Yeah, with that one, it's really all about knowing which way Kong punches, you know? So he has an up punch, forward punch, and a down punch. It matters. Okay, what's this guy got to say? Hello, little eel over here. You know what this thing is? I tried to touch it, Mom told me to stop. I really don't like this thing. It makes such a creepy sound. Alright. Kick its booty cheeks. This guy's gonna help us. Wonder how long this area is. Maybe they have, like, a standard of what they're doing in the game. Maybe it is a big area with 3 sub-layers, then an area with 1 layer, then 3 sub-layers, then 1. You know what I mean? I don't think it's that simple, but I don't know. Let's see. See, this will end up just leading straight to another sub-layer. So like Trashatopia will end up as one. Oh Jesus! End up as 1 layer. My God, the depths! Woohoo! It's a boss. Yeah. Donkey Kong's arch nemesis, the forgotten black sheep of the family. Grumpy Kong, let's get to work. Let's see what you got, buddy. We just fought Blusterwing. Will we have another boss that quick? Oh. It's that Octorok, one of the first bosses. Interesting. Yeah, people are kind of worried is Metroid Prime 4 going to get delayed a little bit. Pika Bruiser. Alright, this is usually a good sign. And we're getting close to the end. How are we going to get this guy? There's something going on the ground as well. We can climb him maybe? We did a little bit of damage there. Let's try Elefante. What is this stuff on the ground now? It's just all of these. It literally sounds like a... Nice. Like a hoover. There you go, we got a little bit there. Just to beat him up. Oh, it changed already. Oh, that's what's happening. Look at that. Oh my God, he's insta-killing. Oh my God, the elephant just fucking insta-killed him. Oh, we're getting massive slowdown there. Summoning too many enemies, I think. Climb. What is the fucking frame rate? Is dying. Get him. Nice. There we go. No, they didn't really think that one through, did they? There was too many of those little octopi yolks. Frame rate just died. I love it. At the start of the Switch 1 generation, games were cool, but really lacking in, you know, resolution and that. At the start of the Switch 2 generation, games are really cool, but lacking in resolution. It's like fucking history repeating itself. I think at the end of the day, unless you're going to the level of $1,000 like the Steam Deck. You just can't expect that much. This is another layer? See what I'm saying? Like, I'm so confused. It's not even the level design, it's the level pacing. See, we just got that after defeating the last boss. Then you wouldn't see one of them for 3 areas. I don't know. Whoever set up it's the level pacing is the problem. It's the actual, when you think level design, it's just the general layout of it, right? And art design, and that's fine. I think that's fine. But I know people might be like, oh, it's just lumps everywhere. And I'm like, yep, that's kind of how most open world games are these days, outside of realism, you know. You've got like Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, Sonic Frontiers, Donkey Kong, even Mario Odyssey, just bits shit everywhere. That's just kind of what it is. It's almost like they sort of like Dreams or something, or Little Big Planet or something. You're just loading a giant cube of a world, just filling it full of stuff. But I think the pacing is weird. I wish I could show you what I mean, but it's kind of like some areas would be a world and 2 sub-layers, or even 3. And the next one, that was Trashtopia and a boss, and now we're into the completely new area. It's so weird. And then, I hate to be that guy, but I want to know what was going on with Trashtopia. Is there more to it? We end up in this weird situation where the resort area was so cool as well, and you get one single level for it. And you go into a next area, like I think the ostrich purple area, the forest, was beautiful, but I just don't really get. I had this issue from the start of the game. It's not a knock against it, it's just weird. I remember when we got to the Fractones layer after the first world, you got to see all these cool Fractones. The same thing is happening with the eels here as well. And that's not the problem, but it's just like, it almost feels like it's meant to be a story layer, but just Nintendo won't do story and they won't do cutscenes really like that. It's a bit of a weird one. Like, we just fought the Bluster Wing. Remember we got the banana for it right at the start of it, and you get that one. It's like back-to-back boss layers, but then nothing for another 3 level. I don't know. Who knows? It's definitely not a knock against it. It's just an odd choice. Now look where we are. Racing layer. Yes! Oh my god, it's Diddy Kong! Diddy Kong and Dixie Kong racing. Oh my god! And finally the rhinos. I was excited because of the rhinos. I've wanted to mess around with the rhinos. Oh my god, look at this. We haven't seen Diddy Kong in fucking ages. People said they didn't even want a new Mario Kart. They wanted a new Diddy Kong racing. Boom! I don't blame them. This is so cool. Now, I guess this will open up the rhinos in the other layers that I've wanted to mess around with. Because clearly, like, the trailer gave it away that we'd have these cool rhino things to do. So what do we do now? Like, I'm half afraid to spend points sometimes. Still want me to do that. It's like more health. I think they're gonna add more punch power. This ain't the end. Banana. Okay, who we got here? Oh, look at all these little guys. This reminds me of Donkey Kong itself as well, just with the scaffolding and that. Even just New Dunk City. Prospector Monk. Whoa, DK, it's been a while. Everything okay with you? Sounds like those weird. Remember those South Park aliens? They're like the Rambi Rumble. Listen, Rambi is the rhino, huh? Rambi. Time to. Yeah, okay, buddy. Let's see. Time to see if we'll get some goodies. The Rambi. Maybe it's like Rambi, like Bambi with ramen. Cool. See what's going on. Oh, look who it is. We've only really, outside of the family, we've only had Cranky Kong, and he shows up just to mess with us. But look who it is. The 2 little shites. Oh, look at that. We gotta have a little photo with these. Oh, look at them. Look at them. They're so cute. Display on and off. Do that. No. Dixie Kong and little Diddy Kong. Poor Diddy Kong's like, I didn't do nothing. That bastard took my name and then he went on a weird fucking baby oil spree. It's not my fault. Dixie! Oh man, she looks crazy cool. Last time we saw these two, they were fucking polygon triangles. And Diddy's Rambi Rumble. Welcome back. Surprised to see us, DK. It's been a while. Right? Kept you waiting, huh? And it's just Dixie Kong instead of Snake. Didn't think we'd find you all the way down here. Candy Kong is going to be so jealous the 3 of us met up. Speaking of meeting, looks like you found a new friend down there.
You know them, DK?
Yes. Bet it does. I'm Diddy Kong. Nice to meet you. DK and I are best friends. We've been on a bunch of adventures together.
And I'm Dixicon. I'm on your adventures too. Couldn't run away my Diddy, and I teamed up to rescue DK.
Careful with that Diddy talk. In the news, we're DK's original BFFs, banana finding friends, and don't you forget it. Yeah, right? They're so jealous. They're like, hey, Miss fucking thing, you know? Miss Pauline, you might have the reins right now, but when he comes home, he's coming home to us. Alright. I wonder if Diddy gets a lot of hassle nowadays after what the other Diddy did. Alright? I think so. Diddy. He does. There's a lot of stuff going on like that. Even people have crap load of their names with Diddy in it, and they're like, nope, gotta change it. Full on streamers, and it's not. I ain't got to do with him either. Don't have any bananas to spare. Sorry. Forget all that. You and your new friend here can enter the Ramby Rumble. Now this is more my style. Hell yes. I see you do your thing out there on the track. Didn't I rule the Stampede Way? That's so funny. Instead of Speedway, it's Stampede Way. Sometimes like Nintendo does this thing where they take just innocuous normal ass words and they make them work in their games, and you're like, why hasn't someone done that before? Anyway, I'll turn down a little bit. I know these Nintendo gamers get a little bit loud. They're a little bit louder now. The winner gets to stand proudly on top of that big trophy over there. Some kind of tunnel underneath that leads deeper underground. Whatever it is you're looking for, DK, that tunnel should help you get there. DK! Come on, right, let's race. The two of us versus you two. We'll be ready whenever you are. Cool. Win the Ramby Rumble. What does this say here? Primates. Break terrain to store fuel, then expel it for a boost. Okay. Careful, mud will slow you down. So you have all the terrains here, so that breaks it, then mud slows you down, and this, I assume, sends you up in the air. Does it use liftoff or the speed up? That's so cool. We thought of that. Yeah, there's been rhinos all over the game. I assume now we'll have a kind of a Metroid style where you can go back and do those races. The dirt blew us off here with a bunch of Ingot Island busted parts. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, Ingot Island was like near the start. Look at this tiny little baby rhino plush, man. Ramby. It's so cute. Geez, the texture work on it is mad, even when I zoom in like that. Good job. That's voxels for you, see? Voxels don't have to care too much. Alright, which one? You want me to do zebra? Alright, you can kind of see what's going on with the zebra. You might have finally have a use for some of these other things. You give us these transformations, and they work in their levels, and they're really genius. And then I've not had an excuse to use them after that. Alright, looks like we're gonna have a big old race. Alright. Ready, set, go! Beep it up. So I'm guessing I have to avoid those, do I? Run, boy, run. Yeah, see, the only problem with all these charge up things is they require you to press ZL, which is the roll button. And I don't know. Oh, fuck. See what I'm saying? I don't know if you'd know this, but do you think there'd be a reason for an issue with using the roll button with a charge button? You think there might be an issue with that? You'll be fucking right, because there is an issue. I have no control after the roll. I don't know why they do that. It shouldn't be on the same button. Well, it is. You saw there, I just went careening off the edge. It was like, well, I'm sure you had a good time. Ooh, I had to do that. I had to really course correct there. What are these things supposed to be? Wait, how are you supposed to get... They're not teaching us how to do this. It's killing me. They're not teaching us how to do this. How do I use the liftoff thing? Liftoff lope. Yeah, how do you do that? Normally you grab it. Look at that, it doesn't even restore your energy, man. Fucking wankers. How do you lift off? If you reach the goal using your zebra power, will give you a banana. Countdown begins once you cross the line. Finish 20 more on the clock. Yeah. Features. How do I lift off while using the zebra? Hello? Full zebra power. I'm gonna have to leave. I have no choice, I'm gonna have to leave. They're literally not teachers. What's wrong there is that's a little extra area you're meant to go in. When haven't you? After doing the Ramby stuff. Like normally with the lift off, it's you have to grab it, you know. Maybe you want. Maybe there's something in between that didn't teach us where you can grab and charge up at the same time. I don't know. Yeah, see what I'm saying? She comes off very false sometimes, and you know, to an American that doesn't matter as much because they live and breathe that shit. Sadly, it's not their fault. You grow up with fake politicians, fake newsreaders, fake everything, fake parents. But to an Irish and a British person who just aspire to dry humor and sarcasm, I can't stand that fake shit. Okay. Alright, let's try this out. Here we go. So if I go like this, supercharge, then grab. That doesn't do a whole lot, does it? Speed up. That didn't do fucking anything. Explain yourself, game. Is that doing it? Dude, we're not gonna make it. This is not what they want me to do. I wish they'd just give you a fucking video tutorial. Like, we've only been doing that for the last 20 years. Of a little screen that pops up with the video. Why are we just persistently going backwards when it comes to game development? It drives me nuts, man. Too busy fucking using AI to do your job for you. Fucking useless bastards. Where's the little video? Like, that can't be the right way. Sure. Oh, fuck me. And what's worse is, it's a challenge room, but I'm losing health and losing lives. Wankers. Now, something happened there. It said charge there. It's not the same as the ZL. Has it got to do with the lift up in the air? Dash charge. Yeah. Jesus wept. I'm thinking we just need to do the Rambi rally. And it'll teach us. That's not teaching us shit. She did there for a second. You see that? She goes, charge. It just won't teach you anything. Christ almighty. A game that doesn't show or tell? You need a kick in the fucking teeth, Nintendo. Teach me. One little video. The dude didn't even help us. They're so goofy. Alright, quiz. Something we don't know yet. Elephants in the Tempest layer sort of facility. A sauna. Come on, you don't shit. Who guided you through the long downward dig of the landfill layer? Eelings! They're all the babies. One question, which one of these things would allow you to smash through that concrete? Splash of water, chunk of stones. Fuck it. Nice. Chunk of stones. Anyway, yeah, look, all of this stuff is easy, but a new mechanic is only easy when you're actually told how to do it, you know what I mean? Like, we would have never figured out jumping and double jump. You're not told. Press little buttons first. I'm not sure what that is. Could it be like... is it a charge when you ride on it? Like this? There is something there. She said it for a split second. It did speed me up. I just don't know how to do it. The lift off stuff, I mean, it's in the name, you know, you gotta lift off with it. But how? Even these guys were trying to tell me. But I mean, is the rhino going to be able to lift off? Makes sense. He's lift off the speed off. How though? Just running over it is enough, isn't it? Teach me. Teach me how to doggy. Oh no. And surfing maybe with it. That could be it too. You can surf and speed up, but it only lasts a little second. Ah. Oh. I think we're supposed to fuck around and find it right, exactly. Donkey Kong Country had all those animal sections, 2 different regular ape sections. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Oh, I fucked up again. Too busy looking at chat. You need to use that rock to go down there. Yeah. Why would the grown man choose that name, and how did you not get found out for as long as you did? Because it's never about finding out. It's the same with this Trump shit. All these dumbass idiots are like showing us old footage. I'm like, everyone's known about this for 20 years. Everyone's known about the numerous amount of women that he's paid off. It's just so weird that it's the selective memory. It's those darn kids that were like 8, 9, and 10 during those times, now grown up and learned how to use a fucking phone at the tender age of 3. So everything's new to them. And then mix that with the TikTok brain. No one has a fucking clue what happened 5 minutes ago. Because their brain space and memory only works like for the last TikTok. Like, huh? Huh? So yeah, I think that's the same with Diddy. It's been long since known. The only person who's ever really talked about it was 50 Cent. He would just constantly make really fucked up jokes and you're like, huh? But now you know, he knew. Same with the Weinsteins before that as well. We always have creeps in our midst. And it's just up to the people in power to not do anything. And that's all it is, you know? Like look at Joel with Prince Andrew. What a creepy little fucker. Yeah, and he's still out there just doing his thing. And these guys don't get better. They don't fix themselves. This is twisted stuff from whatever generation they got it from. So he's out there probably doing it again. He probably has his own little island or two. And the only way of stopping these guys, it's not electric shock therapy. It's not fucking jail time. It is good old-fashioned fucking gone, done, eviscerate. Get rid of them. Make sure they never propagate or destroy another person's lives again, you know. And it's a messed up way of thinking, I get it. But it's the only way. It's the only way. And the people who should get rid of them is the people whose lives they've changed and messed up forever. It's the only way it is. It's eye for an eye, and it's a tribalistic way of thinking, but nah, there's no fixing these people. At one point I was like, okay, so what's happening is there's a brain fuckery going on with their hormones and chemicals, so you could try castrating them, you know, like you would put down a dog. But unfortunately what that creates is it doesn't fix the brain chemistry, it fixes the hormones and stuff, but it won't fix that. So yeah, you've still got the issue. So a lot of these depraved little dudes end up going on massive warpaths and massive just serial fucked up shit that you don't even want to mention, because they can't get out their own frustrations. Bye bye! I probably could have got all three of this guy aggroed. So yeah, it's tough, I don't know. But you know how it is in Britain, like this. There's a reason why there's a lot of, you know, inbred jokes and that. Especially in the royal family. You know, you won't find the biggest concentration of inbreds and racists than in any royal family in any country. Because they believe they're superior, they act like they're superior, and they're treated like they're superior. They think they're superior people in society, superior race, you name it. They're sick in the heads. And we continue to just use them for tourism. You fucking feel bad for them. And they celebrate their weddings and the next child that's born, and all I see is the next generation of trauma that's been born. Well done. Congratulations. Little Georgie or whatever the fuck their names are. Just another trauma waiting to happen. You don't think fucking King Charles gives that little child the ick? I'm sure he does. I'm sure he sits on his lap and gets a bit fucking weird very quick. That guy gives me the fucking ick right there. Another fine example of years of skeletons, literal and figurative, in the closet. What I don't get is how you just carry on when these guys are found out, you know. One thing paying things off or whatever. It's like an open secret. How do you put up with that stuff? You end up like, let's avoid him at parties. Yes, oh God, yes. Prince Andrew's, he's brought shame in the royal family. But make sure and invite him to the wedding, dearie, you know. Because that would be horrible societal problems. Or we wouldn't look good in everyone else's standing if we don't bring him along, you know. Good lord. We are so far removed from that kind of fucking 16th century and 18th century thinking, you know. Try telling them that. You wake up tomorrow and it might as well be fucking 1863. Alright, let's get into this. Let's see if they'll actually teach us about this stuff. I'm thinking it just, you run along and it makes you faster, but that's not the normal way for the lift off. It usually makes you have to grab it. Okay, let's see. Start the race. Lift off with lift off ore. What's that? But where is it? Taken from your gauge. Oh, I see. It's like little boosters on your side, isn't it? You press it. Okay, oh, what the fuck, dude? And then, how do you, oh, I see. Okay, this is definitely different. Trying to do like some Diddy Kong. And then, how do I do that as the zebra in that mini game? I told you it was liftoff, it's in the name. Can I go any faster? I'd rather just a normal boost. Suppose it gets you over the mud, huh? Okay, okay. At least they keep practicing. At least they showed you there. They have you doing other stuff. It doesn't make it any faster though, it's just to get over the other stuff. Is there any booster? You can tell this was an interesting idea. Look at little Pauline on the back. Let's go! So it's just about collecting as much of this stuff as you can, is it? Wouldn't it be better to go on the inside? Can I just bash into hers? Oh no, it actually does speed you up. Do you see that? But you have to ride on it. That would make it impossible for us, though, wouldn't it? See, Nick, why does it just randomly speed you up? But then I can't use that. Interesting. Oh wait, hold on. What does this do? It speed you up? No, there's no way of just. You know, it's only used like for the next lap or something. Yeah, I want to go faster. If I just use all of hers, then at that point, then holy shit, where you going? But it's very bad turn and circle. If that's the case, then you're just gonna have to. Look, these are just showing up. You see that? You're just gonna have to use her stuff. Is she gone over the wall? Little sneaky thing. She knows what she's doing. I feel like you need to fail the first lap so you can lay the groundwork for the next lap. Is that it? Oh my god. You see? But like none of us. Last lap. None of us are very fast here. Can I bump into her? Hey Diddy. Then you can ride up the top of it. Okay, but it's interesting. I'll give them that. Look, why didn't he ride on that part? I don't know. There is definitely a lot of something going on, that's for sure. I think I would rather just a plain old boost. Let's go. Is she gonna go over the hill far away? It's very close. It's neck and neck apparently. Let's go. Boom. Okay. Interesting. Don't really understand the process of it, but there you go. It seems like you need to lay the groundwork in the first lap so you can hit it again, you know? Oh, she went over that way. Okay. Okay. And there's literally no circle. So frustrating. Oh. Can we do some more? But how does that help the zebra thing? I'm so confused by that. Can we go again? I want to see. I've expected more out of that. You know what's wrong with the Rambi racing? You can't do Diddy Kong racing because they probably want to bring that back, and it can't be Mario Kart because people won't buy Mario Kart. So you're stuck with this. There's just no way of really boosting. It's so weird. So as I said, watch how like stupid the first lap is. There's nothing you can do. All I can do is use hers. And if I go up here, I won't actually gather any materials. Yeah, it's a weird idea. Like they actually put some of the speed boost for free because there's just nothing else to do. Yahoo! See, can we go up there? It's probably like Mario Kart where you can just cheat this way. What are these supposed to be anyway? Nothing up there. And I can just ride this to the finish line. No, she's still somehow ahead of me. 2 more laps. It's an interesting idea. Then sometimes you'll just break the ramps for no reason. Let me get that part. Yeah, it's an interesting idea. I've seen worse. Definitely. Let's hope there's more to it, you know. Oh no, look at that. That was very strange. You see that? He didn't take the ramp that time. He destroyed everything instead. Good job, buddy. He's wasting me time, I guess. And there she goes. So yeah, you're as much a chance to win this as you are to lose, depending on if he, like, will he go up this ramp this time? No, he just mashes through them. There's no rhyme or reason why he mashes through one. I'm not pressing anything, I'm just steering. So he'll mash through one, and then other ones he'll ride like that. Let's try and get up there again. I think it doesn't really help you that much. Like, you're still screwed here. The only way of actually turning seems to be having to use the ramp stuff. Yeah, it's an interesting concept, but it feels like a leftover from Mario Kart. Like a rainbow road thing. It's weird not having any kind of other control or power or anything. Well, it's only a mini game, I guess. I guess I understand. Winner! I don't think we beat her. Oh, we did. Okay. Hopefully there's tougher ones, and you know what would have been better if there was holes in the ground, So you'd have to build to get over them. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? And then thus building power boosts and that. So, yeah. Get why there's a power boost. But you can't use it at the start. Look at this, all's left over what we made. Yeah, the Vauxhall stuff is very cool. Yeah, a little disappointed in the Diddy Kong stuff. Hopefully there's more. That's unfortunate. A couple of crappy mini games, and then the racing itself is. Oh, you saw it. It's self-explanatory. Yeah. Oh, what the hell's down here? Whoa! All the way through the crown. We must get the gold. It's even done on barrels and stuff. Nice little nod to Diddy Kong. It would have been nice if it was just a mini version of Diddy Kong Racing to play it through. But it's all good. And then, as you can see, that's the end of that level. It's so strange. Maybe there's a better level later. I don't know. Why are some things feel like one idea for a floor and then never touch them again, and other places they've got an idea and then they stay with it for too long. You can't win. That one just felt like a pure fan service for Diddy Kong Racing. I don't think I got like 15 minutes out of the whole thing. I had more trouble with the minigame. See, once you know kind of thing, but that minigame was badly implemented, badly made, badly explained, and then just not worth it in the end either. Like, okay. Yeah, I tend to do the side stuff and then do main game, or do side stuff, main game, or main quest, then side stuff again. You kind of get the triple whammy. A lot of those mini games, they require you to do the main part first. I don't like that. That's like eating your steak and then your veg afterwards. A lot of kids eat their steak and then don't eat their veg. A lot of adults do that too. Like, okay. Yeah, let's see, now we're in a completely different place. Radiance layer. Okay. Apparently we're pissing through. In the last like half an hour we just did 3 layers. We're pissing through the layers. That sucks. That's the first time I think in the game where I genuinely felt like I felt that was crap. I'm sorry, I have to say it. Someone has to fucking say it. It's the first time. Everything else has been like, that's cool. Yeah, I think I'm only 4 more after this, maybe. Let's do this level. It could have sub-levels, or sub-layers. We could finish this tomorrow. We'll see. Not trying to rush it or anything. I'm enjoying it. And I didn't enjoy that last part, but it's okay to not enjoy something. What's going on with this guy? Yeah, it's one of those void monsters, huh? The light, please lure this scorpion. It's snakes and scorpions, is it? We're gonna have a... Oh, there's snakes. Are we gonna have snake transformation? Whoa. Cool, now we're gonna get... How do we lure him if he keeps wanting to attack me? Come on. Oh. Alright, Mr. Snake. He's like... Look at him, he's like a little smart snake. I'm just smarty pants snake. Sinister follow. There's a lot of third-party stuff, games that are coming to Switch, or it's coming to everything, and we don't have dates for, and I probably will get on the Switch. I think I'll get Digimon Time Stranger on the Switch too, and a few others like that, you know. Ooh, there's a hidden banana over here. So, I think, outside of the skill points, I think it would have been cool for the bananas to have some other use, you know. But I suppose it is nice to have such control over your skill points. As someone who very rarely uses skill points in games. Nice. See how many balloons we have? That's basically for falling off the edge. 21. I don't know what's going on with that. So how do a pillar doesn't belong here? Or I gotta make light, do I? Make light of it. Which could be cool. I think my favorite area was the... I did like the ostrich area. Some very nice areas. Some of them just go on a bit too long. Like on the arms allows the use creature possess. Snake user tail to definitely extinct. Okay. Yeah. We know we can't kill these things unless we get some light in here. I wonder there's some light there. Wonder, can I make some more light? Can I break this straight off the bat? No, that would be too easy. Okay, there is a bit of light coming up from there though, right? Come back here. Seems like the perfect place for the charge attack for Kong. Yes, it is. Careful, he might grow it back. Hey! Oh, he had the key? That was a bit easy. Ba-da-boom. Well, that was a bit easy. That's kind of what we save for a lot of stuff, don't we? Nice. So we could technically just jump down and forget this whole layer too. I thought I was gonna unleash more light. Can I climb up on the roof and add more light? I see the pillars will add light, but I have to be able to break them. There you go. Rap doo 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 doo. Finish it. She's a good little kind of spokesperson. Oh yeah. Alright. That's it for this area, isn't it? Wait, did he come back? Did I not finish it? For God's sake. You're the one backing up out of the light, Sebastian. There's a nana down there. Just have to wait till he goes further into the light. Maybe that guy just keeps coming back, right? There must be a secret here somewhere. Get into that nana. The fact that there's a hole in the wall makes me think that it's down there somewhere. Doot 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 doot. Horse. Like a circle. How do we get the damn nana? That's such a tease. Anyway. Some layers, like, it's kind of up to yourself to stick around and explore. This one might be a sub-layer to a layer. You see that kind of way? You just never know the difference. This one's pretty. 1201. I don't mind little areas like that, like especially if it's for something like Diddy Kong, but it's just over so fast. It's just over so fast. That's why I even raced again just to see if there's something else. The fact that they didn't do like a 5 race or a 3 race win or something, best of 3, seems strange to me. I still think there's room down here for more. Like, why have he's only got 3 upgrades? Like, come on, got to be more. Man, I was proper rolling on that thing. Okay, let's see, can we get some...
Hey, DK, so...
some new clothes. Sing all the time, my grandma should always stop and listen to. Oh. Is that why you sing and dance?
She seemed so happy for me. Sorry, I just remembered that.
What's made you so shy then?
Good night.
Something we still don't know what's going on with Void. I would have rather known a little bit. Like, why? I know she's got a super secret singing power and all that, but why do you need it? Oh, almost fell down there. What is that? I don't mean a snake. Whoa! The synthetic sun USC from this used to shine most splendidly. Door to feature open with the sun's light. That's the synthetic sun. Looks like a giant snake. Look at this stuff out here. Creepy. All the different shapes. Creepy. Yeah, there's absolutely... I didn't even need the confirmation that people found that it was a Mario Odyssey game. It just... everything about it. It reeks of it. In both good and bad. There's a lot of really interesting ideas that are never fully fleshed out. Just like Mario Odyssey. Like a big fucking dragon, but all that's in that entire level is just the dragon fight. Or, you know, the why T-Rex in that one area, and then the Cappy. Why not a whole dinosaur area where you have different dinosaurs doing different things? You know, it just feels, these games, new Nintendo versus old Nintendo. New Nintendo just feels like a whole lot of ideas mashed together, and they don't ever quite come together just right. They feel amazing in the moment. But you could say the same about Mario Galaxy, but I think that was lovingly put together. It was a strange puzzle piece, but by the end everything fit together. I just don't think they have that skill anymore. I think there's too much Western mentality in Japanese game devs. It's been happening since the 2000s. Some of them, just like a lot of European and American people, want to aspire to be Japanese, or it kind of also happens to a lot of Japanese people. Get obsessed like with the British invasion. You get obsessed with the Y2K. What the hell is that, Joe? Cool. Okay. I'm supposed to break those? Or... the fuck? What do you do? Cool looking enemy though. Can I climb out and have spikes everywhere? Okay. Bit too late then when I realized that I can't pull back the jump. See, I mean, that's all well and good to kill him like that, but what if there's not a cliff nearby? I can't climb up on that way. You got these little guys? This is the Radiance floor, huh? Just all crystal stuff. I can't kill any of these. Maybe when we get the snake, he'll be able to shine a light or something? Something I can think of. Wants me to lure them over here, but it sounds about as thrilling as a cold pizza. Lure me arse. You good? Alright, talk to me there, buddy. Maybe we'll have a little spectacle. Welcome to the Constrictor Corridor. The Elder crafted itself. Snakes slither on top. Alright, cool. So, we're gonna get a snake. You see him over there. That would make it 5, which is a good solid number. Maybe another one. I still think there's going to be like an ultimate Kong Bananza or something, where we can just do them all. Let's see what the snake does, huh? I like this area. I just feel a little underwhelmed coming off the back of Landfill layer, that was 1 floor, and Diddy Kong layer, that was a racing layer. That make me sad. You're making me sad. So much wasted potential. Pissing through areas. The greatest layer that got underused was Resort layer. All these cool juice and cubed fruit in the beach. Like, what? That was it? Normally I go like, okay, well, let's save it for a sequel. But have you noticed what new Nintendo does anymore? Don't do sequels. And even if they do, it takes 6+ years to get it. And it's not what you asked for. Let's go back to the 1 or 2 years sequel, where it's basically the same thing with extra ideas. I'm okay with that. To look at Breath of the Wild and Tears, it just looks like one complete package, but to say that both of those together took over 12 years to make, yeah, no. Sorry. Genius takes time, they said. Well, not if it's the same genius over and over again. Well, guess what else was genius? Mario Galaxy. And fucking, you know, Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask right after us, a year later. You have motherfucking genius. Did we need a giant open world for those games? No. You don't need it for Breath of the Wild, Kings of the Kingdom either. Banana. Oh, I missed a snake. Let's go. We never actually talked to this guy first. That always messes everything up. I wonder why they're all DJs though. Like, it's kind of funny at the start, but kind of a weird part of it. I suppose everything's music, but I do find it weird that all elder animal DJs. Somebody was sipping the good stuff that day. The lean was flowing over at Nintendo. What about animals and DJs? Someone must have been like searching up animals in the. Brilliant DJ. We're like searching up animals on their computer, and then somebody in the office was hitting the decks. There's this huge big expose trend going on right now where they're exposing how bad all of these tech companies are. You know, like the average tech company, most of the staff is probably at home, right? Or most of the work is being done at home, but all of them have offices. And we've kind of seen it a little bit in GTA and fucking GTA 5 and Watch Dogs and all that. And they all look like ridiculous, right? It's like a child's playground, like Chuck E. Cheese for adults. But this is real. This is a real thing. Now, you'd expect that for normal tech stuff, right? They're just wacko, cuckoo people. But guess who else has an office just like that? Uber. That's right, Uber, which is a delivery service and a driving service, has a mainline fucking tech office that is absolutely covered in yuppies. And these modern day yuppies are people who believe in doing yoga in the middle of work and having a gaming space. So basically they do about an hour and a half of work in a 10-hour day. And what's happening is it's so stupid, where you have people on TikTok that aspire to have these jobs because they're literally the easiest job in the world, get paid to do nothing. And so what they'll do is she goes in as a sort of a TikToker doing a tour, and they'll have a tour of these areas, and she'll kind of pretend to be an employee for the day, and no one will bat an eyelid. And she was there. And it's another one of those stupid videos where it's like 6 a.m. I do this, 7 a.m. I do that, and somehow they've taken 4 shits in about 2 hours. And she goes in and does that, and what's funny is they ended up showing off in the worst possible light. She showed you have like a gym in an office. I can get away with that. That's okay. That's fine. There's like a gaming area, and then there's a relaxation, and there's a room, there's a sauna, and a fucking yoga room. And I think she went through about 12 different rooms that had nothing got to do with a single computer. There was one area that's just was like crystals and the view. That was it. Just you're supposed to come in and hold some crystals and look out at the view. This is an Uber. This was an Uber. This was not some kind of a fucking. You'd expect it for like Lush soap or something. And this is what's going on in New York and all these places. Fucking LA. Wherever their head office is. And I've never been like such boiling point watching a TikTok before, and I've seen some dumb people on TikTok. It was I couldn't believe it was serious. I thought it was satire. It was deadly serious. By the end of it, I was like clutching my fists at how fucking brain dead these people are. And this is where I lose faith in humanity. This is where I end at fucking TikTok like that. And I'm like, it's good. Let the plague, let World War III come, let it all come. I don't care anymore. If this is the average fucking person with no self-awareness, and the company is firing people while having an office full of these fucking brain dead candy floss brain people, just nothing between their fucking ears at all, and they do like an hour of fucking social media for the company a day. Fuck off. Like, Jesus Christ. I hope the tech industry falls apart. I hope it dies on its legs. I hope every single one of them become fucking homeless, because they need to come back down to earth. Absolute brain dead animals. Holy shit. Just nonsense. And what the fuck's that got to do? Not one of them has ever used Uber. They've used it to get a lift, but they've never used it. They would never even think of using it. It's way above them, And they work for the fucking company. Christ. And then that's the same. You'd expect that out of Google or something, right? It was just even baffling that it was Uber as well. This is the same Uber that will hire people that are ex-criminals and ex-cons, and then women go missing all of a sudden because they just can't do a simple fucking, criminal background check. Like, fucking hell. And it's the same Uber where some of the drivers get kidnapped and beaten to a pulp because they didn't bring the right coffee, or they forgot to bring a salad or something, There's this case in fucking Britain, where these two druggy psycho pricks had an airsoft rifle and decided they didn't get a fucking salad with their Uber and decided to hold this Uber driver hostage. This is a delivery person. They don't cook the food, they don't order the food, they just pick up. That's all they do. And he decided to ruin that man's life, you know? Fucking piece of shit. So yeah, I'm telling you, just, we have never been worse off than right now. People are so brain dead. They are completely brain dead. They could be the smartest fucks in the room. That's just shows you how wrong we are. How can you be so smart on paper and so dumb in life? I don't understand it. I don't get it. Yeah, I have to. If I ever see another one of those TikToks, I'm going to fucking report them and delete and block and whatever I need to do to get away from these people as quick as possible. So stupid. I knew that kind of shit was going on, and it has been going on for a long time. Oh, this is kind of cool. But my God, not to that extent. I couldn't believe that this dumb girl, like this is what she was aspiring to do. It shows you that we have a fundamental issue wrong with that generation. This girl is probably like in her early to mid 20s. Like, there's no excuse for it. It's not announced. That was really cool. See, this is using smart idea with the snake. Now can we go back up? How come it's not slidey anymore? I think there. Parts of it's not slidey, I guess. But yeah, like, why wouldn't she aspire to do that job? Like, you're getting paid to exist. You're getting paid to do yoga and work and fucking, you know, have a fucking Starbucks in the lobby. With that building itself and everything that's in it, you're looking at maybe $15 million, I'd say, worth, you know? And then they'll go and sack everybody. It's crazy. There's no fucking, no sense at all. So when you look at that stuff, you start to see the grandiose, foolish, yuppie spending of the early, like, Wall Street days, you know? Where it was just destroying people's lives by stealing their everyday pennies so they could go off and go to strip clubs and do cocaine off some fucking busted ass stripper's ass. Good lord. And then what happened to that? We had the big fucking crash, didn't we? Big Wall Street crash. Yeah, let it all come down. That's what I think, man. Bring Bane in here. Let's have a big old fire sale. As we say in Ireland, fuck the loss. When something is so foobar and it all falls apart, you just say fuck the loss. Who cares? Because these people know nothing but themselves, so fuck them all. Fuck them all. Like, we're reaching like peak homelessness forever, like forever. These people will never be sorted out because then it brings on fucking mental health problems. What's this now? Where's that coming from? The light's actually coming from my bow tie. It's so cute. Yeah, maybe we can get the headlamp from earlier back. That'd be cool. But yeah, I don't know. That's very depressing and sad to think about when you see those idiots. What's worse is because they have no common sense and self-awareness. They will live the yuppie life where everything's done for them. And they make a fairly decent amount of money, but they don't know how to save or spend it properly. So it's all gone as quick as they get it. And game over. Alright, let's see if there's a place where we can get some lights here. Maybe if we... What's this guy gonna say? Each little... This one has 4 pieces. So you can see it's getting a little bit tougher. This little big old dude down here. Okay, that's right. See what I was saying? This is where the issue is, where you can't... Oh, I didn't want to do that at all. He grabbed the record and just kept going off the edge. What a mad ass. But yeah, at the end of the day, after my fucking faith in humanity's lost from a video like that, that's how easy it is. It just further kind of brings home that feeling of that kind of wanting to tell people to look after themselves, you know, because this is all going to come crashing down, you know. This only feeds it back into itself. These people don't care about you. So look after yourself, save your money, save your pennies, get that rainy day money, because they don't care. There's a whole existence of people out there that don't give a fuck about anybody else but themselves. Because when they lose their job, and the same video had these women and other people that were doing like what they thought was whistleblowing for losing their job at, you know, said place. I think she said Spotify and Uber was in the same building, so she just went from Spotify to Uber. I don't know about you, but when I want to get my fucking like premier driving experience to the office or to the airport, I sure hope they know their Spotify as well. So it's just two completely random fucking dumbass companies, but both doing the same shit. I still don't understand what Uber has got to do with anything, you know? Anything. I wouldn't even think of the tech industry and Uber, but there you go. Providing a service that was needed in the needed during COVID. And that's about it. That's about it. And we got just fucking lazy as shit after that. There you go, as a tale as old as time. Convenience brings laziness. Who knew? Who knew? Like, do you need 3 meals a day ordered out? No. Do you need your groceries delivered to you? Probably not. A small 10% of people do need, where they have no access to a car, or they're disabled, or just have like agoraphobia or some shit. But people don't need that stuff, but they become so accustomed to it. These are the same people. I'll see like a £500 fucking Wings of Redemption ordering 3 times a day, complaining about his chicken tendies as a 42-year-old £500 man. Nah. And he is the staple. He is a very small but very prominent part of America. And such, you don't want these people to be the spokesperson, but they are. But dear God. People out there that aspire to join TV shows like My 600 Pound Life. Can you imagine that? Just put yourself in grave bodily harm the rest of your life. Destroy your organs' viability just to go on a fucking reality TV show. But sure, it's the same shit, you know, during the 2010s and 2000s, where the girls are so desperate to be famous that they were trying to get on to 16 and pregnant, just getting pregnant on purpose, having pregnancy packs. Like that is an education problem right there. It's a very good reason why a lot of these things tend not to happen in certain areas, but where there's like a lot of boredom and no proper schooling. How come we could break these before? You gotta be this guy, okay. You say so. Anyway, yeah, so that kind of stuff will always be yuppies. That was a whole different level. Because, you know, you see these things in games or whatever, and you're like, oh, that's not the way life is. That's not the way these people are. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. Who cares, you know, if they're all billion-dollar startups or whatever. Let them do whatever they want, right? I hear you. I absolutely hear you. It doesn't really affect me. But you gotta understand, if you care at all about other people, you'll realize how horrible that is. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. So yeah, let it all come crashing down. Don't care. I can care about the jobs of an Uber driver or a musician who's struggling on the street, but also wish death upon Spotify and Uber itself, you know? Because taxis existed before Uber, you know? Delivery of food existed before Uber. Like, fuck off that shit. So stupid. All those fucking Fortune 500 companies can die in a fire. It's arms dealers, drug pushers, known as your fucking doctors and your medical insurance, and now fucking people buying Spotify Premium for a few fucking ads, and you can just get the same music anywhere else at better quality. And then Uber Eats, man, just fucking cook some goddamn food for once in your life, for Christ's sake. It's not that hard. It'll be better, cheaper, last longer, get more meals out of it. Christ. So stupid. And the environment just keeps taking another fucking hit as well. Where it's like, I'm still having paper straws, and now people have shaking out fucking the boo-boos and glass this and glass that. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Give me back my straws, damn it. And the same with the bottle caps as well. It's like, why the fuck are we doing this? You're using more plastic to keep the bottle cap on the bottle thing. Oh. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand. I told you, around 2016 something happened. I think I fucking got a knock in the head and went into the wrong timeline or something, because this is not the same planet Earth that I was on in 2016. There's no fucking way. The amount of sharp decline in self-awareness has to be studied. This isn't a simulation anymore. This is the end game. It's over. Intelligence has failed. That's why the aliens aren't coming, because there is no intelligent life here. We're all fucking morons, man. Feed your gob, feed your face, feed your wallet, and fuck off. That's what this country's all about, man. Great. Good lord. We have like a story of Christian Bale trying to spend 22 million to build his own village. He's gonna build a village full of a town for people, not for himself, for poor people. And it's like a good thing, and everyone's like, wow, it's so cool. It's 22 million. And he said that it's not even one movie role. You know, he could do it 20 times over if he wanted to. I don't know if he meant that as a flex or what, but for fuck's sake, it's horrible. That's so stupid. Footballers and movie fucking actors, some of the most uselessly overpaid fucking roles you'll ever meet. Both provide entertainment. It's the same as a $20 hooker. Same fucking thing. But you don't see me giving them $20 million, do you? Good lord. Good lord. How do we get over here? Come on. I'm just rambling and raving at this point. I gotta like lower that down, I think, to get over there. Raw. But it's not crazy, so if he, it's only sand, isn't it? If he can build a village for 22 million, and it shows how much like taxpayer money and all that we use for like roads and shit. Oh damn, I'm gonna have to move over here. How do we do that? Just jump? Jesus! Okay, oh no, there's a little banana over there. Must get a banana. I can never figure out how to put this down though. Is that okay? It looks like it's okay. Watch it disappear. Shit. Yeah. Sounds crazy when I be going on with this stuff, but I know it's just a rant. It's just a good old rant. It's like, holy Christ. You can't let this stuff continue. What we do? I wonder, can I grab hold of them or something? No, I can't. I think they put this rock here. No, look at that. You grab the rock and he picks up sand anyway. How are we going to get back? Why is this guy on the side of the edge? Grab a chunk off an enemy. Does that count for these guys? That's not. That didn't work. What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about, game? It doesn't work. I think I gotta bring him into the light first. They're so bad with their instructions. This guy won't even come over now, so I can't fucking see. Come here. What a dummy. Alright. You mean that chunk? Yeah, there we go. See? Is that so hard? Okay, how are we gonna get back up there? Oh yeah, there's a little thing they don't tell you, but you can actually hold on to the thing you're carrying inside of barrels and stuff. You know, it doesn't make any sense. This is cool. See, now they're starting to get inventive, you see. If they just give themselves a little bit of time with the mechanic, they're all good. Alright, I think I wasn't supposed to kill him. Okay. I'm not supposed to do that either. I think I can climb up on it. Okay. How high does this need to be? As high as it needs to be. And that's how high. But yeah, that's just as angry as fucking ranty as it gets. Just it always comes back to the fact that just look after yourself and prepare for shitty times. You know, put £2 away, put £5 away, put 20 euro, put whatever you can away. Just watch yourself, because it's all gonna go fucking wrong very fast. Nobody's gonna be there to pick up the pieces but you. You put that stuff away, you'll be so grateful. People lose their mind over like a free 20 or a fiver you find in your pocket. Now imagine you did that yourself. It's crazy. I thought we would learn something from 2008 and the big housing crash, and we haven't. We just keep building really flimsy pyramids everywhere. Instead, now it's not just housing, it's everywhere. The entire tech industry is falling apart. Gaming and music is falling apart. The whole lot is. We just keep getting distracted by stupid shit. Okay, I couldn't figure this one out. What's the story with the light? The glowstone. Okay. Alright, the worst habit I have, never listening. Alright, where's your glowstone? It's very dark. Yeah, I don't mind that part. It's just how am I going to break the... Use the glowstone to break it, you think? I guess. Does the glowstone come back? Like a little spring inside of it. No. Alright. It looks like they're meant to come back, doesn't it? Maybe you punch it or something? No. Alright. You gotta do it yourself, I think. Maybe I would have been able to put the glowstone on that thing and you need to like carry it. Is that what you want me to do? It's all fairly recognizable kind of gameplay, you know. I think the glowstone will grow back. Okay. Let's grab this one because it's closer. So could I put one here? Or just, you don't even have to put it there, it just appears. Okay, we learning. We learning. Now it'll just appear there with a bong. It'll also turn them as well. See, that's good. See, that's nearly Zelda. Oh, what the fuck didn't work? It's almost Zelda layers of stuff, you know. I do worry for the next 3D Zelda because Nintendo knows what they're doing, but I don't think they're nearly as smart or as subtle as they used to be. Subtlety has died in the last, like, fucking... If I leave this here and then just drop on the ground, we'll turn all them. I can kill them all at once, you see? See, that's smart. That's good game design. I think with this kind of kitchen sink approach they've taken over the last 10 years with Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey, Donkey Kong, it is good in principle, you know? You literally come up with ideas every 5 seconds. But in practice, I don't think it holds. You hold up. You're getting those kind of genius wow moments from Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, all that, but it wouldn't work as a full game. The old Zeldas work so well because, one, they're shorter and precise, and that works. And then what you do then is each dungeon itself works like an individual game, you know? It's kind of cool. Where you're like, this mechanic, this triple hooker, or this little spinny boy, these could all work on their own. A whole game could be made out of this one mechanic. I wouldn't say the same thing out of some of the newer stuff. Some of these floors in Donkey Kong, I think it does a slightly better job than Mario Odyssey, because Mario Odyssey is so enamored with Cappy that nothing can exist outside of Cappy. What Cappy does with the creature, that's the genius part. But it still requires Cappy, so you're kind of like, fuck, he's the linchpin. You could say that the same thing with Donkey Kong with Pauline and the transformations, but you can do like 90% of this game without ever transforming. You really can. I didn't transform here, this level at all, did I? Maybe for the destroying the pillars, that's about it. That was just an extra strong punch. That's it. So, it's good. Alright, let's see what the snake's gonna be. Anyway, it's interesting to talk about this kind of stuff because I don't think even Nintendo is exempt from the modern failings of game development. Which is all flash and style and not an ounce of subtlety or care. They develop exactly the engine that they're given. So if Unreal Engine is all flash, no optimization, the games are all flash, no optimization. Alright, let's see what the snake song and the snake's gonna be. Let's go. Am I gonna transform into a snake? There we go. We know she's gonna say snake. What's it gonna be?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. She didn't say snake. Come on. Snake eater. Snake. Oh, that's so weird. I've never seen a muscly snake before. That's fucking weird, man. With arms. Oh my god, that's fucking weird. What the hell is that? Kinda looks like Jafar, the dark genie from Aladdin. What is that? I'm scared, but also aroused. That only leads to scare roused. It's Swedish Chef. What the hell? What is that? Okay, so what do we do with the snake? I'm bouncing around. And look, the snake is before the elephant. Why? He couldn't come here. That's so weird. It's like Dark Genie. Jump down below and see if you can teach jump sky high. Double jump. Powerful spring. Oh, you can actually like charge double jump. Yeah, that's not bad. I thought it'd be like a light source or something. Okay, I'm trying to think where that would help. There's nowhere we came that needs a double jump. Spring even higher. Makes sense for a snake to be double jumping. Now what? Snake it to the artwork. Gotta be hard-headed. Smash stuff. And now he's got glare. What's that? Hold. Glare. Oh, it slows down time as well? That's cool. Okay, why has he got 2 powers? Zebra sucks. Go on. Oh, that was good. He's got 2 powers. Let's hope the rest of them get some more. That's cool. Double jump and slow down? Are you kidding me? High jumps in slow motion. What an avant-garde combination. Dude, that's crazy. How come he gets 2 powers? If Zebra doesn't get more powers, would be the worst. Oh, he's sleeping. Look at it. Is that the last Bananza? Oh yeah, you're like an actual gamer. What up, dude? How's it going? You mad want a cookie? It's been a minute. How you doing? Gamer. The shiny things, yeah. It's gold. Golden root. Part of the Banandium root itself. Oh, that's clever. So it goes all the way to the Banandium. That's clever. Banana beards. Dude, they all look like fucking, what's his name? Tessio, or fucking poor old Avicii. I know he passed away, but they all look like these old ass fucking DJs that are like, remember me? Remember this song? I'm like, okay. But you got like those dudes in the mid-40s still wearing like trackies and baseball caps and basketball shorts. And they don't coach any kids. They don't go to any little leagues. They've no kids of themselves. Just constantly Peter Pan mode, stuck into prime times. Most of them they hit their peak very early, and they just can't seem to figure out anything else in life that they're good at. Maybe smoking weed, that's about it. I was always really good smoking weed. That's a good boy, Billy. Like when you hear of people like DSP, whose mom still combed his hair when he's 17 years old. Think about that for a second. Do we blame him or do we blame the mom? It's a bit of both. That is some serious, like, fucking Munchausen stuff. Do you know what I mean? That's creepy, dude. You wonder why a lot of dudes have bad relationships or weird relationships with their mom, you know? Oedipus and shit, right? That's not what it is? Yeah. Creepy fucking shit, man. Unfortunately, thanks to Adam and Eve, since the dawn of time, there's always been a weird layer of creepy, love the one you're with even if they're family. You can't even blame the royal families, but are we not supposed to be sophisticated? It's not supposed to be tens of 20s of thousands of years later. Can we please stop it? Even if it's a meme in Alabama, even if it's a meme in the royal family, that shit's happening. It gets to the point where you're like, raising your kids and it's like, hands off your second cousin and first cousin, please. Why does most people look at that and they go like, ooh, that is very wrong? But then there's a select group of people like, that's pretty cool, that's fine, doesn't bother me. You know, it's not a fucking order of steak that was medium rare instead of rare. You're literally dipping into the family gene pool, you fucking weirdo. Good lord, I can't help those kind of people. That is multi-generations of doing some fucked up shit. But it'll be fine, you know. Hopefully a natural selection or some kind of a selection. Be a selection box will get rid of these people. Dear God in heaven. Dear God. Dear God. Charge jump? Yeah, they really want me to use it, don't they? Okay. See the way the snake is before the elephant? That's so weird. That's like a mistake. Alright, little buddy. Oh. Oh. There you go. So it makes you think like you would have hit the elephant afterwards, but that's entirely possible. That's like 14 layers. Now we know how we can hit this guy. Oh. You can beat your chest all you want, buddy. It's not gonna happen. What's supposed to be over here? There's a secret over here. Okay. Well, oh my god, he broke the roof as well. God damn it, DK. What did I tell you about doing that? Snakes may slither along the top. Snake. It's been a minute. How you doing? I'm doing good. How you doing? Just playing a little of the new Donkey Kong. The Kangs of Donkeys. Playing some of that new Souls-like Wu-Kang. There's always one. At least once a month we get a Souls-like. It does get a little derivative, but still fun. It's actually really cool. Like a little mix of Sekiro and Dark Souls 1. I want to say Bloodborne, but no. Sekiro and Dark Souls 1. And it's actually pretty damn decent. It got completely shat on at the start because they fucked up and released an unpolished mess. Otherwise known as Unreal Engine 5. Have you tried Unreal Engine 5? If you're at Unreal, we bring out the shittest shit you've ever shitted on. Mysterious Door. You know you're going to have one of these charge jump platforming section or you die. Yeah, charge climb. Here we go. Yeah, this is so very Nintendo. Alright, here we go. That should be okay. We'll have to upgrade him. He definitely needs like... Okay, and then you kind of chill there for a second. I see what you're doing. Really is, they've taken the idea of the cake from Rayman Legends, which is this really weird section in Rayman Legends where you turn into a duck, I don't know why, and you start eating cake. That makes no sense. Banana. I think it's got to do with the fact that we used to, well, some people still do, we don't always do, where you force feed certain ducks food and it will give them a fatty liver and that creates foie gras. But I don't think it's cake. I think it was just overstuffing them. It's horrible. Like it is cruel to jump burst. Charge jump holding A will cause damage as you launch. That's really cool. Better glare. Yeah, the glare is crazy as well. Okay, Snake might be the best so far. Like, this guy just glides in eggs, which is fine, but I very rarely have a use for the eggs. And Elefante, he's good too. Most of them have two. Do you notice that? Besides these two. Like, what else do you do? Oh, he does the spin shot. Okay, well that's not even... doesn't even apply. He needed something else. Let me think, like if you're sprinting, what else could be cool? You could maybe like whip up a tornado or have fire coming out the back. I don't know. What else could a zebra do? I don't even know zebras are known for running. They can't outrun a cheetah or a lot of things. Just a little faster horse. I mean, they probably still hit like 30-40 miles an hour, but shit. Yeah, I don't know what else. I don't even know why zebra. I think he's just going for Madagascar. And then you can clearly tell there's like space for two more. Maybe. I hope they get more. Oh, we're going to meteor punch as well? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Create an impact. Okay, Snake may be the goat. Better charge jump. Perform our charge jump by holding A. Ground in midair. How much that one cost? Okay, this is why we save up our points, boys. Hell yes. And then better glare. Is there any way of making his Bananza last longer? What you'd need is her to wear the clothes of this area. That's how that works. Cool. Nice, he's really cool. Oh yeah, I think there's something back here, huh? Oh, where is it? Oh yeah, it's back there. Oh no, it's on a timer. Okay. There was something back there. Let's have a look. I know it sucks. My favorite song so far is the ostrich song. It's just beef. Beef 52 is all the way. But yeah, August is packed. We just did a little Grounded 2. And we're going to have a Ninja Gaiden Rage Bound here shortly. So yeah, lots and lots. I really like that float after the fact. Okay, see this here? I think you can go down here. Yeah. Told you. Banana. I like these sections. No, I do. I really do love this game. I think I love it more than Mario Odyssey, but it's very close. They both have horrendous dipping points, which is weird. It's like, what the fuck were you thinking kind of moment, you know? Which is completely normal, I suppose. Not everything's gonna be tried and true. Oh shit, that's my bad. I recovered, that's why we upgraded. Banana. A muscly armed snake. I mean, I suppose in a way it does make a little bit of sense, because when snakes evolved, obviously they turn into like geckos and lizards, right? So they do actually grow legs. Kind of like how a tadpole goes into a frog.
What an adventure!
Oh, I wish you wouldn't do that. I wish. Is this going to be another game that needs an update to shut the fucking companion character up? Because it's... I'm getting like 5 a year now. Like, I'm not just a begrudging old bastard. Like, sometimes her singing and that is fine. I have no problem with that. It's that empty fakeness. What an adventure. Like, this is not Mary Poppins 1950, man. Cut the bullshit. Cut the bullshit. That's some dead-ass voice acting mixed with some dead-ass delivery. Dead-ass don't do it again. She sounds like an old biddy when she does it. But in reality, she's meant to be playing a 13-year-old. If you find me a 13-year-old that goes, what an adventure! And I'll show you, like, one of those weird, poor dance kids that have been traumatized since birth. No one does that shit. Or like a theater kid. I know, I'm trying to get this guy, but he's stuck in the middle. Way up there. Where? Introduce like double jump mechanics this late in the game is wild. Wild. That's usually the first thing you get. Would have made the areas too easy. Alright. Pow, right in the kisser. Okay, now we'll do the boss. Like, see what I'm saying? Like, there is a level design that makes perfect sense. Oh, there's another sub-layer. Sometimes they do this as well. You'll have a triple sub-layer. And this might just be the boss layer, we'll see. What I've noticed they're doing is, when you get the animal, the Bananza animal, you then have a sub-layer to use the new power. Even though you're technically using it when you got it in the last sub-layer. And then you get another level with the boss. And you're kind of like, huh? I even like this kind of green teal thing going on here. Meteor punch. Yeah, that looks fucking fire, man. This could be good too as well. By holding A1. How long do you have to hold it, you think? Which one? Let's do the meteor punch. This sounds good. The hell just fired across my face there. Did you see it? Last place with my life left. Huh? Can I go in there? Whoa. I love the music. I love the spooky areas. Yeah, we had this. Some little haunted areas were cool. Or Gluminoid. Is this the last animal, I wonder? Ooh, look at this. What's this supposed to be? Destroy everything? Aren't we going through there? No? Oh, I have to kill them. Okay. Oh, I see. That's clever. We're making light so that we can turn them into fucking bastards. I swear, every minigame I have to start over once because there's like figuring it out and there's not enough time after you figured it out to actually accomplish the thing, you know? Because it wouldn't matter if somebody wasn't able to shoot through the fucking wall now, would it? How far back this bastard is. But do it! See, they're not inherently hard, it's just there's never enough time. If you wouldn't get it right, either it needs another 5 seconds or maybe I'm just not quick enough. Banana. Yeah, the sub-layers don't get enough love then because they're so short. And do you think after doing that top layer I'm going to come down here and do 7 other mini games and areas? Not necessarily. Some people will. It just feels like a stopgap. Oh. Look at this place. There's so much potential. Like, look at this little sun with a snake on it. Everything's kind of hieroglyphs or like unknown from Pokemon or something. It's really cool. And just like Mario Odyssey, you never get to explore that side of things. It's weird. Mario Odyssey has that awesome Cappy village at the start, the hat village. And you have all these houses with hats and hat chimneys, and it looks like Tim Burton just vomited everywhere. It's great. And you never ever get to explore it. It lasts 2 minutes. It's a tutorial, barely a tutorial, and then that's it. Such a waste. The fact that you don't come back, like you come back and it unlocks little extra moons, but you know the moons are like 5 minutes. Well. Problem with that, the way she sings like that, it's fine, but it has a dumb bitch from Glee written all over it. What's her name? Leah Michelle, the little racist bitch. Yeah. Who the fuck needs to hear that? And those are the kind of like drama kids, band kids. There was a time when Glee was cool, but also there was fuck all else on TV, so. Oh yeah. Is that the best you got? Okay, so how do I get more snake energy up? Time remaining. I still have to kill them. I see what I need to do. Anyway. Like, times have not been kind to Glee, and I don't find a whole lot wrong with that. These kind of mini games, they sort of, so you can never let go. They sort of expect you to know what to do from the get-go. It's like, take one look and know what to do. It's not always that easy. But yeah, history will not be kind to Glee, and I'm glad for that, because even Glee was not kind to Glee. You know, PDF files, horrible, like, racist. Then you've got 4 like freak accidents. You hate to be that kind of guy, right? But I feel like if karma and fate start having these weird things happening to people, and that it's usually a sign from something out there, you know? It's like eventually that much hatred and money making and exploitation happens in a show or a reality show, that something steps in. You're like, why is so many freak accents around Hell's Kitchen? Probably because I'd say half the production company are fucking psychotic bastards. Where did this come from? Were these over here a minute ago? Hello. You guys got a little bed. He does that. He sells stuff, but where's the clothes merchant? I like the crystals and the snakes and stuff. This has been a good level. Sucks that I'm coming off such a horrible disappointment of the DIDDY kind of stuff. I needed just an extra layer to it. Maybe they'll have another one down there. I doubt it though. It's Banana Man, huh? Enjoy your nana. You can just keep doing that over and over again, and you'll keep doing oh banana over and over again, and you'll hear oh banana in your sleep. Watch you do it again. Watch. You just keep doing that over and over again, and then you'll want to rip out your own ears. It's too much. Okay, let's see. Are you sure there's not a little house on the prairie over here? Come on. What are you doing? What's up? Crystals are essential to work we artisans do. They're glittering beauty. So it kind of feels like maybe in this level, someone in Nintendo had bought like a Swarovski crystal of one of those animals. You know that? The snake one is literally like 5 lumps of crystals stuck together. That's kind of what this looks like. Need a boost up. Yeah? Is that it? And then how do you get across? Okay. Alright. Yeah, I mean, the game is easy and self-explanatory, but if you have 600 ideas, which the game has, of course 1 or 2 or 10 of them are going to be a bit weird. And same with Mario Odyssey. So, you know, it is human error, but also the human error on the dev side too, right? Of like, why didn't we explain that one better? My experience playing enough games, I always end in this weirdo thing where it's like, oh, we'll fix it later and update it later, and now it has quality of life improvements. Like, the fuck was that when I was playing it? So I never get to see the goodness in updates. Or like when they rebalance a boss in a Souls, like, I don't get to see that shit. The only thing you end up is, I try not to do it myself, but it does happen, where you have this thing where it's like, oh, I fought that boss pre-nerf, you know? So, case in point, the original Elden Ring in 22, with Radon, the festival, he was a bollocks pre-nerf. He really was. He was like fucking God himself coming down, raining down from the skies. And they nerfed him into the ground. So it did become this thing where it's like, you have to have a caveat and be like, oh yeah, I beat that guy pretty quick pre-nerf. Then you just feel like one of those dumbass fucking know-it-alls or gatekeepers in that community, and I don't want to be that person. I hate that shit. Like, the only time I get pissy about stuff is like, the magic using stuff. It's not even about whether you're a magic user or not. It's what comes with it. It's the same thing as somebody saying, you know, you beat them no hit, or you beat... It's like, why do we have so much self-importance connected to such a stupid game, you know? So these same people be like, oh, I don't know what everyone was talking about, I beat him in 3 goes. and they like summon or use magic. So, like, where did they get off of that kind of shit? That's the shit I'm talking about. So if I say I beat something pre-nerf, it does come off like that as well. I don't want to. But it's more of like that separate challenge, I guess. No. There's no right and wrong to it. It's all bullshittery from both sides. Even for myself. Like, I don't really give a fuck at the end of the day. It sounds like kid shit, you know, playground stuff where you're like, and you're coming in and to school and your friend says they did something and you're like, well, I did it like this. Except we're all meant to be grown-ass motherfuckers, right? Meant to be, right? Emphasis on the meant to. Anyway. I don't really give a shit. I don't give a shit. I'd like to just play a game. I know that you played it, the complete version of it. I haven't done that since the PS2 days. Now it's like, we're gonna do this and add this and bebop baluba. Let's climb! Oh, we finally found a house. Activate the synthetic sun. Synthetic sun. I never figured out how to drop it. R1, which is a weird button to press. How come these fractones can unleash layers like that, but I can't? How do I do it? I think we could finish this tomorrow. I'm just trying to think. Let's see.
Hey, DK. Those snakes are pretty, huh?
Metal snakes. Yeah, I do agree. We'll see how the last like act is, but I do agree the second half of the game is far better. Even if that like that zebra mini game was shit, a few of the parts were shit, but still just far more engaging and fun. And I feel like I'm building and building and stuff. Alright, talk to me, dude. You're hopping around, just fucking speak your shit. Listen carefully. This is where the snake Bananza's glare. Ah, but how do I get into that down there? There's a nana under the lava. My god, why does he have to throw it and move at the same time? You're fucking stupid. Is that a banana? I think a certain amount of that kind of yapping is for the kids, you know what I mean? It's like, did you miss that? And it does help them. But there's a way of doing it like we did back in the day and not being obnoxiously fucking, like she's unself-aware. He's staring in front of a banana and she goes, is that a banana? Like, no, it's my fucking dick. What do you think it is? Pissing me off. Is that my nana? Like, no, my nana's been dead for like 16 years. What are you talking about, bitch? How dare you? No, they want to get weirdly stupid about it. Yeah, this is why I needed to find a clothes person. Right, there's a nana in there. Can't believe he gets slow down and double jump. Arguably two insanely important, powerful things. Oh, it's like a rap or something, or at least wannabe rap. Each of the animals has a... Ooh, what a timing. Hold on, I might be able to get over here and skip half it. Almost. He's got no hops after the fact. There's a Bananza meter. And then there's the Bananza level. Glare and go. Wow. So see this extra meter here? It's counting down. That's separate. You build... Oh look, it's a glitch. No, it's just that long. It's separate. One is a timer where you just spend that much time in that form. Surrender the root. And the other one... Bang, bang, bang. They're still telling me to sing at this point. How are we going to hit that? Look at the noise it makes. Oh, can you not climb on it? No, apparently not. Ah. Nothing. Thought she would be able to wall grab the top of monkey climb. I wonder how you get that. You can't tell, but it's actually sticking out from the wall a little bit. Yay, 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 yay. Elephant! Elephant would work. You could throw one of those. I can't really aim it. Yeah, sometimes to do that where it won't work. Isn't that weird?
Aim.
Void metal, sturdy. It has to be done with Kong punches. It's like you can't jump across that way. It says move and drop. Damn. Even punching towards the camera, no go. Oh, almost got it there. I have to like jump out away from it, then push in. Seems to be even better if I go across that way. Nice. That's so awkward. Who in the piss flaps come up with that one? Because it's not like the classic, you know, tank stuff where when you're climbing, you can jump away from it like the good old Tomb Raider would do and all that, you know? That'd be too fucking easy, right? Yeah, looks like we have to smash this floor. Create some light up in here. See if old snake buddy. There you go, and then the glow rocks are falling. Nice, smack it into it, that's awesome. They kind of dictate themselves. Can I still hit him here? Nice. I'm glad they don't put a protective layer on. I love how they're like weird dinosaur stuff too. I think they should have leaned into the fossils more, honestly. Fossils are so cool and it's never ending. And it really just becomes a currency. But you can see there's kind of a gold skeleton thing going on. There's the sun. Cool, it's so Aztec. Got kind of a Chinese Aztec thing going on. But yeah, I would have leaned into the fossils more. I would have created like evolving enemies when you kill them and things like that. Kind of do, I suppose, to get a little dirt back, but... Alright, anything else over there? Yeah, now I see it. There's a nana. Submitted to solar control power. Solar controller. It's over here. Such a random room, oh my god. Banana bird. Is that real? Let's try the little mini game. Yeah, there's a lot of great content here. It's not all gonna work. I feel like you end up making an excuse for a shitty mini game or something. Right, here we go again. Now this is actual Donkey Kong. Look at this. Barrels. You've got the construction. Oh, this is cool. Donkey Kong in Donkey Kong. As Donkey Kong. Oh my god, you didn't give me a lick of health back that whole time? What the fuck is wrong with you sometimes? Why are they so pissy? Then you can only carry one apple barrel and one banana energy. It's like, why? How the fuck do you get back up there? Why is he so particular about the health? Because the game goes, oh man, it goes like piss easy like that. And it really is. Then they do just weird things like that. What? No hidden bananas? So you rarely die, but then you rarely get your health back. They do have a couple of apples like that, but you can see what I like to call strategic health, otherwise known as it's all you get, fuck off. We're gonna put it specifically there because there's like a boss, or there's like a big thing coming. You dirty bastard.
You okay?
You greedy deadbag. Jumping like Jumpman. There he is. Jumpman, I think, was one of Mario's original names, right? It might have been the name that they gave. Oh shit, there's some big barrels. If that's the case, then there must be things down there. Oh, you little bastards. That's the kind of thing that can kill you, respawning an enemy. Nice. Watch out, could land on your face. We've been getting some like classic music remade. Where? I hate to be that guy, but I think what would have solved like 99.9% of the problems with the sort of fakeness I keep getting from Pauline's voice is if you actually employed a 13-year-old. You know, we still live in the land of the lost where they're afraid to actually hire the people for the role that deserve it, you know? That sucks. I'm not gonna lie, it insta-kill me, so I then lost the 2 hearts, so the extra heart they gave me is completely worthless. Banana. And people would be like, oh, but like Cyber, a 13-year-old can't voice act. My fucking arse. It's the biggest lie you could tell yourself. Bullshit. They're every bit as talented as overused Troy Baker and fucking Laura Bailey. Christ on a bike. Christ on a bike. People just want the same shit all over again and complain about it. Like, no. I demand different. I demand better. Alright, little buddy. You got your son back. Are you happy? Now what? Look at them. They're so cute. Look at the clothes they're wearing. I love their design. I love everything about them. They look like they're straight out of Spyro. Awesome. Highlights is definitely Snake, Ostrich. But I think the most disappointing part was the Diddy Kong race, and I'm sorry. I hate to be that guy, but just an extra layer to that would have been just perfect. And the actual racing itself just didn't feel like it hit any mark at all. Toodles. Alright. Here we go. Boss for this layer. What's it gonna be? It's gotta be Poppy, yes. I'm Poppy. She's our little stealth maiden assistant. Of course, the woman is the assistant to Void, right? That makes sense. She's got her perfume back. Makes her invisible. Look at the fur. Oh my. I think she's become, unfortunately, Rule 34. Now, you might be like me. You might say, that's fucked up. Why the hell would be someone going after that? Yeah. There's no stopping these people. They are gone quite mad. You wonder why the UK stuff is happening. It's not right. It's not wrong either. You got a couple of teenagers that can't actually focus because they're knee deep in not safe for work stuff. Probably time to intervene. It's too fast. That's right. It's time for snake time. I hate. Sometimes you gotta do it, but I hate. Where is she? Feel bad having to not cheat, but look at that. Oh, that's how long the gaze lasts. That's so clever. They even created a separate thing for the game. And then I get gold out of her, which makes us last longer. Dude, Snake is awesome. Snake's just awesome in general. These bosses are too easy. Like even fucking she knows it. She's half health, but she knows it. If you're gonna do like an easy boss, like they do in these games, the way to cure that is a second phase, second health bar, you know. They tend to do that at the very end, which is great, but yeah. Now the Void Co is definitely better than the bunnies from Odyssey, but barely. Wait, no profit to be had. Oh, she wants to get away, does she? She got that sexy voice. I resign, really? I don't. Don't trust it. You know what she's doing, don't you? We all know. She's pretending to be our friend so she can learn more about us. Well, Pauline, I underestimate the power of yours. It's remarkable.
It's not.
I suppose without her, people were saying like, what kind of Nintendo property would you bring back and give it a Donkey Kong, you know, makeover, or at least a 3D evolution? And the consensus was Star Fox, and I absolutely agree. Now, we did get Star Fox Adventures, so bring that back first, please. Thank you. I'm hoping we get like a deluge of GameCube games. Like, if the way I gotta play Twilight Princess is on GameCube, so be it. But I haven't tried the Wind Waker one yet. I'm a little bit nervous to do that. But Pokemon Coliseum, yes, and Gale of Darkness, they're so good. And yeah, maybe Star Fox Adventures, please, thank you. That one has this amazing dinosaur theme for no fucking reason, and it's amazing. It's because it was called Dinosaur Adventure, but you know what I mean? No reason in terms of a Star Fox. It's just the beauty of a space game. If you've ever played Star Ocean, is you can just land on a planet and it can be at different iterations of technology or evolution. Yeah. If only it was like that in real life, but sure, look. You know, to land on a planet and have it be like prehistoric or Stone Age or something. It's mad. Look at this. This is a whole other layer? Sublayer 1203. Okay, okay, see, this is what I'm saying. See, this is why I get so confused.
So, right. Guess the sunlight's been turned on here too.
Settled upon the Serpent Sands. It's nice. It kind of looks like sherbet or something. It looks like sherbet. Wow, so is this a whole different area? Dang, oh my god, this is so pretty. I love it. It's got that kind of green. Oh, look at that again. Got that kind of green gradient thing going on. It's nice. Look, it's making my eyes invisible. Anyway, I think I'll leave it there. See what I'm saying? I get so confused with the boss. Then they'll do one singular sub-layer. That's it. And then now we have 2 for this one. Because remember, we didn't have the sun turned on. Then we did a boss with Poppycock. They actually... Poppycock. They count. Is that Poppycock over there? And there's Grumpy Kong? What is going on down here? And then we have this one. And there's Void over there with his eyes. That's so clever. Nice. So I'm not... And then we have this layer. Yes, I'm very confused sometimes. That's good. Maybe so it could be another 2 streams or it could be 1 more. We'll see. We had massive highs of this stream with the snakes and with a few other of the... Like, even parts of Diddy Kong was fun. And then we had a lot of lows where that's all it was. And then that zebra minigame was probably the lowest point on the game for me. It's not just frustration. It's like, if I'm not getting it, and not having fun, then isn't that the whole point? Then there's a failing going on there. Does anyone else see the outlines of those things in the background? It must be a mistake. See that one over there as well? Unless it's meant to be like a mirage. I don't know. Anyway, there's more of the banana roots. For sure. Even the sun is a snake. And you see it's kind of like... It's not quite the... self-eating snake. It's more like do you ever see those kind of bracelets, or it looks like a yin and yang, and then it'll have 2 snakes facing the other way, but it could be like Ouroboros. It's kind of like that. Well, not really, that's like coiled around it, but it's more like a yin and yang. But anyway, yes, I think I still do love this game more than Odyssey. I'm trying to see, well, it kind of depends on the ending really, you know. They've been pretty brave with just having 3 enemies as the villains, because it's having the same problem with the bunnies, where you're kind of just fighting them over and over and over again, same thing, you know. And it's not a bad thing, but you gotta change it up. Like Grumpy Kong kind of has the Octo enemy, and she might have had the bat last time, or was it something else? So hopefully they'll do that. So sometimes they have little minions that they create, and that leaves you. But if you keep beating up with the same villain, it just never goes away. Even when you beat them the last time, it feels kind of not really worth it. I just noticed something about the roots. Do you see that each piece of the root, each branch, is actually just another banana attached to each other? It's like you're balancing the banana on top of each other. I just noticed that. That's really cool. There is a lot of attention to detail. It still is, like, as I said, it's Mario Odyssey team for better and for worse. Like, they have such genius moments, but with every high comes an inevitable fucking low. It's like, why did you do that? Or why do we get one little moment with this cool creature? I think they just run out of time like everything else. And then even with that like year-long polishing, it's kind of like we're just polishing performance. We're not actually changing anything out. It's too late to introduce a new game mechanic within, you know, a year left. Seems so easy to me and you. We're like, I came up with this idea in a dream. Let's just implement it over the next week. In reality, something like that could take like 6 months to a year. So yeah. I don't know. I'd say a lot of it just comes down to me getting older too, so sometimes you just... Maybe people will have nostalgia for these games. I don't know. I don't feel like they would though, do you? Who knows? Who knows? Time will tell. Tomorrow will be a big Nintendo Direct, even for the third-party stuff, so hoping to see. Because people don't realise that a lot of their sort of second-party stuff, like even Xenoblade Chronicles, that is kind of second-party. They don't fully own some of the studios. Like I think the Hyrule Warrior games are made by Bandai Namco and stuff, right? So that's some of that stuff is third party, believe it or not. I think even for a while there, I think they're first party now because they bought them. But the Luigi's Mansion guys, I think they were second party for a while, where they just pay money to make the game, but they don't own the studio. So that could be sneaky like that, because they don't say it's third party or first party when they're doing it. They just call it partners. But you know, a partner with marketing and that could be anything, you know. You could be partnering up to make a fucking baseball cap, or you could be making a $600 million brand new game, you know. That's just the way it is. Could mean anything. Anyway, yeah, we'll see how we get on. Oh yes. Like I said, it'll be a little. I don't know if I'll be streaming Friday. Maybe we'll see. I want to play some Kill and Floor, man. We got completely debated last night. You guys have a good night, okay? We'll get back into this. I think I'm close now. Elliot, I'm so close. My eyes are disappearing again.